I've got 2 farmhouse DIYs today as part of the Heidi Sonboul DIY challenge. Stay tuned to see both of those and information about the challenge. And if you're new, could you do me a solid and consider subscribing? Also leave me a like and a comment down below, please.
For this project, I'm going to take this milk jug that I got from Amazon. It has some lavender picks in it, which I have used in some of my other videos. I basically only chose this for the picks. I didn't really care about this. But since it's the farmhouse challenge, I thought I would give this a little revamp. And what I'm going to do is take this off. I'm going to spray paint the whole thing white. And I think I'm going to add a little fun farmhouse vinyl to the back. So let me go ahead, take this off, and go spray paint it. Alright, so I've got my milk jug here painted. You can see it has this raised detail, but I'm not going to worry about that because I'm going to put a vinyl on the back that I made just to go right on here. Now here's a graphic I made that I'm going to put right here. Cross my fingers that this is going to work out okay. I probably should have cut this, but oh well. Alright, so I'm going to hopefully see if I can get this to work right. So funny, the same piece stuck on the other side. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I guess that's where it's going down. Now I have to hope that this will come up without peeling the paint. And since I use spray paint, it's working perfectly fine. Yay! There we go. Now I'm just going to put some flowers in it and style it. It's just too cute.
As I mentioned, I joined in with Heidi Sonboul's DIY challenge today. The theme is farmhouse, and I will have her link and the link to the playlist in the description box below, so go check out all of the other creators.
I'm going to take this very long carton, and let me tell you, the thing is nearly 5 feet long. But I'm going to take this, it had an ironing board in it. I'm going to take this box and I'm going to slice it up, cut it down, and I'm going to make a farmhouse stovetop noodle board. Things that look like this, which I'll post up here somewhere. And but I'm going to make it out of cardboard, so that'll make this also a trash or treasure. So my first order of business with this is I'm going to have to go ahead and open it up, and I want to cut off these ends. There's that one. You can kind of get an idea of how long this board is, or this cardboard box is. And also side. Now, the width I need, the width and length that I need is 22 by 28. So I'm going to need to measure as many pieces that size as I can. And I think I want to do, okay, like, it's 22 by 28. So I think I want to make the boards go this way. So I'm going to have 4 boards that are, let me math, 22, 11, 5.5 inches each. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 that are 5.5 inches by 28 inches. So I'm going to make as many pieces that size out of this that I can. Right now I've got 14 pieces of cardboard cut 22 by 5.5. So here's what I'm thinking. I've got the top 4, I'll have the top 4 boards, you know, for the top. I will layer everything else underneath just to give it extra stability. These ones that are on a crease, I may use those as like the cross bracing bars or whatever you call them. So I guess I should assemble my pieces. So I think I'm going to choose these 4 to be like the top layer, and everything else will go underneath that. Alright, now back to my table. I've got all of my pieces cut, sorted the way I want them. So I'll double up 2 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to double these up, and I'm going to lay them out, and I'll double these 2 pieces up, which are 14 inches long, and they'll be the bottom like stabilizer to glue it all together. And these pieces here will be the, sorry about that, will be the ones on the edge, and that will be where my handles will go. So I'm going to go ahead and use some hot glue and Gorilla Wood glue to put all these together. So here I'm just taking the wood glue, and I'll just throw some down here. A little bit of hot glue for instant secure. I'm going to throw this layer on top. And this is going to be the top of my noodle board. Now, I'm not awfully concerned about the sides because I am going to cover these with, I'm going to cover them with some contact paper. Perhaps. Maybe. That's my plan anyway. So I'm just going to clamp this together until it's pretty much set, and I'm going to do that for all of the other boards that I have. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap all the pieces in contact paper. Now, I could care less about this ugly stuff. It's old and it's not that, it's too warm for my liking. Now, if it was like a cooler wood tone, then I'd probably be okay with it. I personally don't like this. I'm just trying to use it for these purposes. Now, what I'm going to do is wrap all the pieces together, or wrap all the pieces separately with this. I don't care if the grain is matching or anything like that. After I get all the pieces wrapped, then I'm going to assemble my noodle board before I take it outside and spray paint it white. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap all these pieces up. Now with these, I'm not going to wrap them all the way. I'm just going to do the top. I'm not going to worry about the bottom part. Because A, I didn't have enough contact paper. And B, it's going to be underneath, so nobody's going to see it anyhow. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap these up and assemble it. Alright, I have all the pieces covered to my satisfaction. So what I'll be doing is laying these flat, or this way. And I'm going to flip them over. I'm running out of room here, y'all. So I'm going to flip them over like that. Get all my stuff out of the way. Okay. So flipping them over. 1, 2, 3, 4. You probably can't see the other. Yeah, there. And this is going to go here to support. These two are going to go there to support all 4 of them. And then these will go on the top. So using a combination of wood glue and hot glue, I'm going to line these up. And if they're a little crooked, it's okay. On account of the fact it's supposed to look like, you know, barn wood or whatever. My camera's a little crooked here. There we go, now it's all straight. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to take some hot glue and wood glue to glue down these 2 supports that go here. I don't know if I'm too concerned about their placement, just kind of, you know, basically not quite in the center, but not in the edge either. Hot glue. Stick. I think I've gone through 4 already. Sticks of hot glue since I started this project. Right about there. And then the same thing over here. And then once I've got this all put together the way I want it, I'm going to take it outside and give it some spray paint. Since it's on this contact paper, it should stick okay. I hope. Right about there. Alright, now that this is put together, I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. I lost a piece. Here we go. Here it is. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down as well before I take it out and give it a coat of spray paint. Alright, now as you can see, I suck at spray painting. I just suck at painting altogether, but I suck at spray painting. So, which, you know what, it's fine, because it gives it a distressed look in a way, and I'm gonna mess about with it and put some decals and some other stuff, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So what I'm gonna do next is take these handles that I have, and put on the sides there. So I'm just going to go ahead and measure where my center point would be and where the ends will go, where they need screwed in or whatever, and I will do that. Measured it out, and I'm just gonna hook my screwdriver through, since it's cardboard. I don't need to try and dig out my drill bits, I hope. The interesting part will be if I actually got these straight. If not, we're going to go with it anyway. Alright, now I've got the handles on here. And I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know, I'm going to just slap some stuff on here. Alright, so I'm taking some of this brown mixed, like, watered down paint, and I'm just going to lightly brush in some places like this, and then I'm going to wipe it off like that. So I spray painted it, but you can still see some of the grain through, but that's okay. And I'm going to put a decal down on here. This brown is just a little too red. I don't do the warm stuff. I like cooler tones. I just want to give it a little hint. Distressing is not really my thing. So I'm just gonna like tease it with the brush a little bit. And I'm reaching underneath my and around to get to it. I guess I could do some black. I don't know how well this is showing up on camera, but it's a little weathered. So I'm calling that done. Now I'm going to get my Cricut set up so I can print off a decal to put in the center. Alright, I've got my decal things that I want to add. And because I used contact paper, not gonna lie, I have a feeling it's gonna get pulled up off the cardboard if I use transfer tape. So I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna try to pull the M off and lay it down itself. I guess it'll fit right here in the middle on these two. So, yeah, let's do this. If I can find my weeding tool. I've lost everything today. I'm losing my mind. Hold on. Alright, I found my weeding tool. And I may have to turn this sideways so I can see and you can see. This is basically covering my whole table. pretty big letter. So I'm hoping I'll be able to place it by hand without needing transfer tape. Okay, I think I figured this out. I hope I figured this out. Alright, there's what I've got. I've got my little monogram down. It's not centered, but you know what, hey. It's essentially a trash to treasure, and yeah, it's my first time trying to make something like this, so I don't think it looks too bad. It could be better, yes, but so I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and slice here, and then I'm going to take this Dishwasher Safe Mod Podge and paint over the whole thing. I want to make sure I put a good coat on here, because while it's not going to be great for handling super heavy objects, I mean it's only 2 layers of cardboard, but I can sit on top of the stove, I can put stuff on it, and I don't want it to get completely ruined. And this way it'll also seal in the vinyl decal that I made there. I'm just kind of getting this spread out, and I'll let that dry up and we'll see how it looks when it's done. There's the finished project on my old antique stove with my other Farmhouse DIY. I know it's cardboard. Everybody else now knows it's cardboard. But you know what? Hey, it does the trick. It covers my ugly stovetop and it's pretty. So tell me what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you again to Heidi for such a fantastic challenge. I'm so blessed to be a part of it. Make sure you've gone to look at all the other videos. Those links, like I've said earlier, are all in my description box. Go spread all that YouTube goodness all over the place. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good weekend. Bye.